Bitch, I'm getting head. Alright, hey guys. It's Summer. Back with another video. And you know, y'all could do me a favor. Like, it's not even a big favor, a little tiny favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification, that little bell, so you can get notified anytime I post a video. You know, if you guys want to see me or not. I mean, I think you guys do want to see me because, I mean, why else would you watch me if you don't want to see me? Alright, so hit that for me. And also, I'll try to be posting more weekly. I'm sorry about not posting weekly. I was really busy. I had a lot of stuff I had to do, but I'm back. So, you don't have to miss me no more. Today is a story time video, and it's about the time that somebody had sex in the same bed as me. I know what you guys are thinking. Summer, what the hell do you mean? Y'all about to find the fuck out. Alright, so this story takes place at a place I used to work at. It's a Christian camp. Yeah, I mean, you know what they say about Christian people. Those are always the freakiest. So, it's a Christian camp, and I worked there over the summer. You know, so this was my first time working there. I've been going there since I was a kid, but this is my actual first time working there. So, you know, I was working, and one day I met this girl. We're gonna call her College. I'm gonna call her College because she's in college. So we're gonna call her College. So one day I met this girl, and something to know about me is that I'm a very open person. I'm not really scared to tell people this is who I am and my name, and I'm just a very open person in general. So when I, you know, was working, I saw her, you know, going around and about to, like, patrolling. Like, the thing is, okay, so I was a parking person, so I had to do parking duty, and she was the person on the carts that, you know, carried people like a shuttle. So she was about to get ready for her shift to go on the shuttle, and I was like, oh, hey, like, I'm Summer, and this is my first time here. And she was like, oh, I'm College, and da-da-da-da. And the funny thing is, she's open like I'm open. Like, she's a cool person. So yeah, I met her. So when I was getting off my shift, she was about to go on her shift. So we were chatting up a little bit, conversating, having, like, it just was going off cool. So I went to go clock out, and she got the little cart to start shuttling people, and she was like, oh, do you want to come to work with me? And I was like, all right, cool. So I went with her, and we just went around talking. Like, it's a big camp, so we went on a huge circle. When I say huge circle, a huge circle, picking up people and shuttling them to where they need to be. And we just started talking, getting to know each other more and more. Now, College has two cousins that go there with her, and they were, you know, they were working at the same time too. So we stopped and we saw one of her cousins, and her cousin's actually my best friend now, but funny story is we hated each other when we first met, but, you know, now we're like best friends and stuff like that. And she doesn't really care about her name, so her name's Aubrey, you know. So we were kind of shuttling by, and we saw Aubrey, so to her, and, you know, started messing around with her. And, you know me, I'm a clown, so I was like, ooh, you know, I thought she was cool, so I was like, oh, what's up? And, you know, I started joking around with her, and we just, I don't know, we just got a vibe. We didn't like each other, so it was cool or whatever. I wasn't tripping. So we keep on going around, and me and her start talking more, and then this became like a daily thing now. Like, we'd always do that, like, night, whatever shift we have, because we never had the same shift. I was always one shift before her, so we would just always, you know, end up meeting each other and stuff like that. So we met her other cousin, and her cousin's name, we're gonna name her Crazy, because she did the crazy shit. So we're gonna name her Crazy. So I met her cousin Crazy. Me and Crazy hit it off. Like, we were cool and chilling, and we were, you know, she was cool. She was just like funny, you know, I got it. So all four of us started hanging out now. Even though me and Aubrey didn't like each other, all four of us started hanging out. Did funny things, just had fun. So Now we're gonna get into the story. This story takes place on a Friday night. But before that night, you know, I had work and all four of us were talking, and there were rumors to have, you know, these boys had some bottles. So, you know, we were like, oh, we should like talk to one of them, we should get a bottle and we should all like drink and, you know, have fun tonight because this is our last day of working. So we were like, all right, cool. So Aubrey and College left, and it was just me and Crazy talking. And, you know, we were talking, it was cool, conversating. And she was telling me about this boy. I'm gonna call him Itty Bitty Pitty. Y'all get why I'm gonna call him that later on. So we were talking about Itty Bitty, and she was like, oh, he's so cute, like da 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 da. Now mind you, Crazy has a boyfriend, and they've been dating for a year. So, yeah, it's just one of those things like where you're in a relationship and you see somebody cute. Yeah, it was one of those. So, you know, she just said he was cute, and kind of just, that was it, and we just changed topics, and we started to talk more about this drinking thing that we're going to do tonight. So, she got off of work, and, holy fuck, wait. Sorries. She got off of work, and we went to the tent where College and Aubrey are. So now we're all saying, okay, we gotta get the bottle, but all of us are lazy. Like, no one wants to go get the bottle. But we're like, all right, you know, we got this. So me and Crazy get out the tent, and we go on an adventure to find the boys with the bottle. So we go to this one guy, and we know that he knows the person with the bottle. But then there's this guy that keeps following us, and he knows me, and I mean, me and him are cool, and he, like, I don't know, I guess he really liked being my friend because he'd always follow me and want to talk to me. So we're gonna call him Green Eyes because he was light skinned with green eyes. So Green Eyes kept following us, and we didn't really want to invite him because he's kind of childish. So we were like, nah, like, he's gonna get us caught up. So Green Eyes was following me and Crazy, and we were just like, all right, whatever. So we talked to the guy. We found him and we talked to the guy. He was like, oh, the guy with the bottle is all the way on the other side of the camp. So we had to go all the way on the other side. So we were going to catch a shuttle. And Green Eyes with his dumbass self, while the shuttle was full speed, he jumped on it. And then he was trying to get off, and some girl grabbed him. And he just fell down and hit his face. He hit his face, and everybody just stopped. Like people walking by, the shuttle stopped, just everyone stopped and was like, oh, what the fuck? Bruh, I swear I done laughed so hard in my damn life, cause I was dead. That shit was hella funny to me, bruh. So we were like, while I was laughing, Crazy was like, bro, let's hurry up and go so he won't follow us no more. I know that sounds fucked up, but I'm telling y'all, this nigga was immature. As you guys could tell, like, so we were laughing and we just, you know, kept on going, right? So we find the guy with the bottle. We end up finding him. We got a huge bottle of Smirnoff. Huge bottle. And we go back to the tent. Now, Aubrey and College were in the tent. They're like, finally, it took you guys so long. And like, we told them the whole story about what happened. And then College was like, Aubrey, go down to my mom's trailer and get, you know, some juice, a chaser. So Aubrey went and did that, came back, got it. Damn it. It was me and Crazy, and it was College and Aubrey against each other. So me and Crazy sucked ass at this game, and Aubrey and College were whooping our ass. Like, so me and Crazy were taking a lot of shots. Funny thing is, I have like a high tolerance for alcohol, so I wasn't really getting drunk, but I was feeling nice. I wasn't drunk, but I was feeling nice. On the other hand, she was tipsy, but she wasn't like pissed drunk, but she was a little bit. And then they really weren't. So Crazy was like, oh, I'm gonna go take a walk because I'm getting kind of hot. And we're like, okay. So Crazy left to go take a walk. And it was just me, College, and Aubrey in the tent. And we were all talking, drinking a little bit more. And then what happened was they were like making fun of me, and like I was getting a little booty here, and I ain't gonna lie, it was like it's kind of making fun of me. So I was like, bruh, like y'all niggas. And I kind of walked out, also because my grandpa was calling me and was like, Summer, like I gotta tell you something. So I was like, all right. So I went to go see my grandpa, and he was telling me, oh, I'm gonna go back down to our house, because like this camp was all the way up in Santa Cruz, and I live like 30-40 minutes away. So my grandpa was like, oh, I'm gonna go see your grandma, do you want to stay here while I go get her? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's fine, it's cool. So he left, and then it was just I was just there by myself with all of them. So I went back to my trailer to go get some. College was calling my phone and saying, where are you? Like where'd you go? And I was like, oh, I need to talk to my grandpa. But I hung up the phone, because next thing you know, all I see is Crazy, Aubrey, and College walking down, and Aubrey is drunk. She is crazy drunk, and like I'm right by like my boss's office, because that's where my trailer is. It's like kind of right by their office. So it was me and like some other boys just chilling, because I don't know, I was waiting for them to come get me. And when I told you, Aubrey was making the most noise. Oh, where are we? Da-da-da. Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Da-da. Oh, there's Summer. See, that's why she left, because she was getting all butthurt. Da-da-da. And I was just like, bro, everyone was looking at her, and it was so obvious. So our mission was to get her back to the tent before our bosses find out, or before someone snitches on us, because I'm not trying to get fired, and especially for drinking. Like, my grandpa would kill me. So we get them, and we start walking, so me and College are the only sober people, and Aubrey and Crazy, they're kind of like drunk right now. So we carry them back to the tent, but before we go to the tent, they're like, oh, can we stop? Like I have to pee. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I took Aubrey in the bathroom, and Aubrey was making, like, in that stall, bro, she was talking to herself, and she was yelling. She's like, I can't do this, Summer, I can't do this. Oh my God. She started crying, and everybody was looking at me, and I was like, she's just sad. She just misses home and stuff like that. So then we were like, I'm just like, bro, what do I do? So I get her out the bathroom, and we go back to the tent. Now we're in the tent, and Crazy was like, oh, let me take Aubrey for a walk, because Crazy, she was tipsy, but she wasn't like as drunk as Aubrey, so she was okay to handle herself. So they went out, and it was just me and College in there, so we were talking a little bit. Aubrey comes back, and Crazy was like, oh, I'm gonna be right back, guys, I have to do something. She leaves again, and now it's all three of us, and we're trying to get Aubrey to calm the fuck down. So Crazy comes back, and she brought a friend. Can y'all guess who she brought? Hold on. Let's get it. Yeah, y'all got it? For those of you who said itty bitty, y'all's right. So she brought itty bitty back, right? And she had told Aubrey and College that itty bitty was cute. So we kind of all knew. So each other, and Aubrey was too drunk to even realize what the fuck was going on. So she was like in her own world. So we were all kind of looking at her like, what are you doing? Now, we're all in the tent now. We're all talking, still drinking a little bit. And me and Itty Bitty went in the corner. And I was telling him, because it was getting close to curfew. Curfew is 10 o'clock. I think it was like 9 something. So I told Itty Bitty, like, hey, can you like hurry up and do what if you're gonna do something, hurry up and do it now, because we don't want to get in trouble. So we took one more drink of the Smirnoff, and next thing you know, Itty Bitty kind of gets close to me, and I thought he was gonna tell me something like, cool, what's up? Until he grabbed my butt. Now I know what y'all are thinking. Summer, don't you just like a guy? Like, aren't you a dyke? Like, Aren't you like can he not notice that? And my theory is when a guy is drunk, pussy is pussy. So I don't think they really give a fuck. I must have looked like a sexy girl though. You ever think that? I must have looked the sexiest girl drunk. You feel me? So I was like, bro, I'm gay. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, my bad, my fault. So let me explain to you this tent, because I think what first comes to mind, a tent is like a small little tent, you know, you put a sleeping bag in. This wasn't that kind of tent. It was a really big tent. Like, you could stand up in it, and there were actual beds in there, not like, you know, like little single beds, and there were 4 of them. Now, the geniuses, College, Aubrey, and Crazy, decided to smash their beds together. So it was like a big bed, right? So whoever's bright idea it was said, let's turn off the lights, because there was like a little lantern. So let's turn off the lantern and let's all go to bed. That was not a smart idea. But we all did that. And we're like, all right, cool. So College, me, Aubrey, Crazy, itty bitty, on the bed. Next thing you hear is like kissing sounds. Like, when I say kissing sounds, I don't mean like, I'm talking about sucking faces. Like, they was sucking each other's faces. And we were all sitting there like, cause no one else was like me, College, and Aubrey. We were all chilling, so we were like, what the fuck? So Aubrey got her phone and she was like, what? And turned on the flashlight. Pause. Yo, I'm just imagining, bruh, how funny this shit was. She turned on her flashlight. All you see is Crazy on top of Itty Bitty, and they are making out. I mean, when I say making out, like that, she's grinding on him, bruh. Like, bruh. And all you hear next is Aubrey do, like, y'all are ugly. And we died. Like, we were like, what the fuck? So we took Aubrey's phone and we turned off the flash and we kind of hid it from her, because I didn't want to see that shit again. Like, that shit is nasty as hell. So Aubrey did not want to be next to that, so I had to like scoot Aubrey. Now they were making out for a little bit, and next thing I feel is somebody caressing my arm. I said, bitch, what the fuck, nigga? I pull my, this was not gonna be a threesome. Like, that shit is nasty as fuck. Like, no. And then Fraser was like, hey, like, do you got a condom? I'm a girl, like, what I need a condom for? But I ignored them because that was nasty, so I didn't want to be in that. So, you know, everything, like, they kept making out, and we were like I was kind of scooting more towards College and Aubrey. And next thing you hear is, bitch, I'm getting head. That is like the famous line of Crazy. Bitch, I'm getting head. That shit's hella funny to me. Now, we were like, what the fuck? And Aubrey's like, hell no, I ain't gonna be doing this. So she tried to run out the tent, and I had to grab her back in. I was like, nah, sit down, like, chill out. These niggas were fucking, like, not fucking, they weren't fucking just yet, but he was giving her head, right? And I was like, bro, y'all nasty as hell. So, especially because Crazy was on her period, so that did not make it any more better. But I'm pretty sure what's his face was so drunk, it really didn't even matter. So we're all kind of still sitting there, laying down, laughing about this whole situation. Now, here's where the shit get crazy. Now, I don't even remember pants getting taken off, but apparently that been happened. I mean, I'm figuring if she got head, pants were taken off, but I don't even remember that shit happening. All you see is Aubrey grab her flashlight and put it on them again, and Fraser like this, holding up his like penis like this. Bruh. I said that shit was itty bitty, bro. That shit was itty bitty. And I'm not gonna sit here and say maybe when you're drunk your dick don't grow. Maybe that's it. It looked hard, but maybe I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. This shit was like maybe this big. Yeah, like maybe that big. So I was like, what the fuck? And then again, Aubrey with the right? And so they start, fucking. And Gianna was like, don't tell my boyfriend. And she kind of started crying a little bit. Or it sounded like she was crying. She was like, do tell my boyfriend. Please don't tell my boyfriend. Oh my God, please don't. Oh my God. And like, it was kind of like that mixed in with moaning. So, so, that was going on. And then they finally stopped. We went on for a good 5 minutes and it stopped. And like, at that point, I was so squished in with college and Aubrey. It was like we was all cuddling because I was not finna be right next to him. Like, you had me bent. Like, I was not finna be right next to him. And so, Frazier, damn it, Itty Bitty left. And then it was just all of us now. So, I had to go back to my trailer to get something. So, I left and Leah was, I left and college was calling me like, oh, can you please come back? Like, please, like, I need you. I can't take care of them, by myself. And I was like, all right, I'm coming. So I came back and then was like dead ass on the phone with her boyfriend. And when I say she was like that, she was yelling at him. She was like, I know you with some girls right now. I know you with this girl. Da 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 da. Why are you cheating on me? Who's the bitch? Who's the bitch? And we're just sitting there like, what the fuck? So I took the phone from her. And I was like, nah, I'm sorry, but she's drunk right now. Like, she'll call you tomorrow morning. I'm really sorry. And the poor kid was like, oh, all right. Like, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I felt so bad for the guy. And, like, I was like, crazy, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing right now? And she was like, oh, I know he's cheating on me. Da-da-da-da. It's all right, though, because I fucked that guy. And then we were just looking at her like, bro, you was wildin'. And she was like, it's all right. He had a tiny dick anyway. And we started dying. Like, it was hella funny. So the next mission was to get them in the shower and get them to bed. So we had to go where the showers were. Sorry. We had to go where the showers were, put them in the shower. They were better by then. They were still drunk and acting all noisy and stuff like that. But it was better. Got him to bed successfully. We did not get caught. And that was the best feeling when you do something that bad and not get caught. Oh, so good. So good. The next day we had work at 6 a.m. and we had work with it. So it was me, college, Aubrey, Crazy, and Itty Bitty. We all had work. Like, we all were on the same shift. And we all worked up in the mountain. Up at Hilltop. That's what you call it, Hilltop. But you guys don't remember. Whatever. So we're all up at Hilltop working. And Crazy and Itty Bitty started talking. And Crazy came back to me and Aubrey and was like, bruh, this nigga is weird. And we're like, how? Like, what happened? And she was like, he told me that I cummed on his jacket. And we just looked at each other like okay. And apparently he said he's not washing that and he'll keep it forever. I know what you guys are thinking. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? I'm still thinking that too, so don't even ask me how, like, I don't have any answer for that. Like, he's just a weird nigga. And that was probably the funnest job, the funnest camp I've ever been to. And I'm going back this year, so hopefully I have another story for you guys. But that concludes my story of the time someone had sex in the same bed as me. It was a crazy experience, crazy story, but I wouldn't change that for nothing. It was like the funniest thing I've ever been through. So I guess the next small little favor I have for you guys, it's really small, it ain't even that big. You guys should go follow my Instagram. It's gonna be like right there. right there. My Instagram is gonna be right there. Summer C16 right there. And my Snapchat, Snapchat is summer_Pablo. Now, y'all gonna wonder why my name is Pablo. I guess you're gonna have to keep watching to find out why my name is Pablo. I don't really have an outro, so this is gonna be my outro. Watch this.